I know you will be honest, very honest. That do you really feel that following your heart, 100%?
Well, I mean, frankly, I don't know any other way of being. So I can't, like people say, when people tell me, oh, that was such a courageous thing to do, you spoke about this. So I said, I can't take credit for that. It is my nature. I can't, when I speak up for a woman, I speak up for myself. When I speak up for a cause, I speak up for myself. I'm no saint here. But I think that, it's something that I've inherited from my father, and it's something that, thank God, my sister Alia has not, because that's the reason she's so successful. Because she knows exactly what to share and what not to share, what to put out there and what to not put out there. But I think that I've learned that it's only when you're authentic and you are speaking from your heart does it get communicated. Now, when I look back at my life, I'm 51 now. I'm enjoying what they call the fourth season of fame. In our business, they say that there are four seasons of any artist. First, they say, "Oh, she has potential," or "He has potential." Then they say, "Oh, she's arrived." Then they say, "She's over," and then they say, "She's back." So I had given up acting for 21 years, and I came back with a show called Bombay Begums again, where Alankrita Srivastav and Bornila Chatterjee wanted to cast me because of the life I'd led. They were like, "You've been away from the front of the camera for the last 21 years," and it's what you stand for and what resonates in your heart that's what we want to cast. So I think there's no alternate for a lived life, especially for an artist. An artist cannot be a prisoner, not to themselves, not to a reputation. I think that with enough courage you can do without a reputation. And we have that liberty as artists, and we should take that more. So I just feel that the world has been quite fair. The media has been quite fair. The ones who somewhere in their hearts do understand, but their agenda is not to, you can't change their mind no matter what you do. But I think what's always moved me is when I've traveled through India and I've met women from diverse backgrounds who might not have remembered the films I've done, but they've remembered an interview of mine, or what I've said, or when I've spoken up for something that the rest of my industry or my brethren did not at that point, because I guess they had more to lose than I did. I think that resonates and it reaches people, because eventually what you are gets communicated, not what you say you are. And I think that it's too tiring to play this game of trying to pretend to be somebody that I'm not, and then try to get you to like me for what I'm not, and then I go home and that burden, I can't be bothered. So I'm a great actor when the camera rolls, but I'm no good when it's off. And I had the greatest feminist who I grew up with. Besides my mother, I grew up with the greatest feminist of them all, called Mahesh Bhatt. I mean, he's the greatest feminist of them all. So he and who wanted to crash land our party, by the way. So I told him, you can't. But I think that for me, it's very humbling to be here. And I think that the fact that you listen, and the fact that something resonated and you noticed then. And I love her because she's a completely inappropriate woman. That's why I'm here. But I think that should I have done things better, probably told the line, walked the line, it might have gotten me a hit film here or maybe 2 more jobs there, but it would not have done anything for my soul. It would not have added to my growth. So I think my belittling failures, my times of isolation, the times that the world has turned its back on me supposedly, that is where I found my wealth. That is where I found my core. And I would not trade that for anything in the world.
Wow, so raw and real?
Yeah, I mean, I've realized that growth and comfort do not go together. So, I'm good with discomfort. I do not shirk pain. I do not say, why me anymore. There was a time I would say, why me? Now I'm like, there's a reason it's me. If you believe in a power above, it's chosen you because you're capable, and something beautiful comes from that. So I think that it's the darkest nights that have kind of given me the maximum light.